The Democratic Republic of the Congo is home to the largest expanse of tropical rainforest in all of Africa. Being located near the equator, the area gets ample sunshine and rain, fueling this vast ecosystem. The forests in the Democratic Republic of the Congo are amazingly diverse, housing over 13,000 known species of plants, mammals, amphibians, reptiles, and birds. However, in recent years, war, refugees, deforestation, and poaching have plagued this amazingly diverse ecosystem.
The Second Congo War began in 1998 and was the most deadly armed conflict since World War II. The ongoing conflict between rebel forces and several African governments has taken an estimated 6 million lives, starvation and disease being heavy contributors. This war, which officially ended in 2002, is known as Africa's World War. It has created an epidemic of plundering, murder, and rape in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which has yet to be fully eradicated. Militia groups have been fighting for control over the country's vast resources and mineral wealth, particularly in timber, gold, copper, coltan, and cobalt, an element used in electronics such as phones, tablets, and laptops. Rebels have also made a living poaching protected wildlife in the area.
Armed militia groups in the Democratic Republic of Congo have found a way to finance themselves by slaughtering elephants and selling their ivory. Garamba Park, which was once an undisturbed sanctuary in the Congo, has been devastated by poachers. The park reported in 2012 that there were only 2,000 elephants remaining, compared to the 22,000 who lived in the park in the 1970s and 80s. In June of last summer, too, 68 elephant carcasses were found in the park. After killing them, militia used chainsaws to remove the elephants' tusks. Poachers are also illegally hunting okapi, chimpanzees, monkeys, and antelopes for bushmeat in large numbers throughout the Democratic Republic of Congo, especially in the Ituri forest. Park rangers cannot stop them because they're usually in large numbers, they're armed with automatic weapons, and the terrain is difficult to track them on. Militia are being encouraged by China, the primary consumer of ivory, to keep hunting. China has even gone as far as to buy them AK-47s and ammunition for both killing animals and fighting off park rangers. As a result, the biodiversity in the Democratic Republic of Congo continues to be destroyed by militia, and a war between rangers and poachers is raging on.
Although we hear a lot about the growing problem of deforestation around the world, Central Africa's deforestation rate since 1990 has been lower than any other major forest region in the world. It's still a problem, of course, as we will examine. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the rate of deforestation is higher than in any other Congo Basin country. From 2000 to 2005, there was a gross annual deforestation rate of 0.32%, more than doubling the next highest country, Cameroon. Deforestation in the past 2 decades has been brought about by small-scale agriculture to sustain human life in the region, clearing for charcoal and firewood, urban expansion, and mining. The majority of it, though, has been for logging. This has indirectly led to an increase in hunting and, more significantly, in poaching. In the future, the concern will shift from development in small-scale farming to large-scale agriculture. After all, people need to eat. Experts also worry that the land will be exploited for valuable resources like palm oil, rubber, and sugar. There are 3 main consequences of this deforestation: climate change, the loss of important bushmeat, and soil erosion. With the loss of forest, there is a change in greenhouse gas emissions. Rainforests are huge stores of carbon, so cutting them down releases oodles of carbon. According to the DRC Ministry of the Environment, net annual emissions will double from 2007 to 2030. By then it will be 149 million tons of CO2 emissions. Forests are also conducive of rainfall, so lack of rainfall in cleared regions means increased rainfall in other parts of the region, particularly in the South DRC. Because of this increased rainfall elsewhere, there's also a loss of topsoil, which prevents plants from regrowing and consequently destroys food for mammals. Salgona National Park records predict it will lose 7 species of mammals in the next 35 years alone. Bushmeat, wildlife that lives in the forest, is also highly affected by the loss of this land. It is hunted at an even higher rate than without the deforestation. New roads through the forest make previously multi-day hunting trips able to be done within a day or less, so more bushmeat is consumed. Also, loggers eat high amounts of bushmeat. Over 1.7 million tons of bushmeat are consumed each year, which is worth over $1 billion. The lack of bushmeat also hurts larger predators in the forest, who begin to die at a higher rate without this food. Soil erosion, of course, makes it that much harder to produce food for people to eat.
The issues discussed in this video are not unique to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Many African nations struggle with deforestation, poaching, and the hunting of bushmeat. In addition, we have seen similar problems with deforestation and soil erosion in Haiti, which has become a key example on the effect deforestation has on an environment. However, as widespread as these issues are, actions can still be taken to reverse the effect humans have on the environment. We know what issues we face, and we know the solutions. Now we just need to act.